Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with the exercise 11.5. In this 11.5 we will be discussing about some new concepts which is going to be about the 3D shapes. One 3D shape is prism, second is pyramid, third is polyhedron. Now before that, starting with that, we need to understand what are the terms called as face, edges, vertices. What are these terms? Now look at this figure. All these lines, you can see straight lines, these are called as the edges. When two line segments are there, when these two edges are joined at one single point, that is called as the vertex. So this single line, this is a line segment, this is a line segment, this is a line segment, this is called as the edge. When two lines are joined by a single point, that is called as the vertex. So in this we can see that vertex are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So you can see there are 6 vertices. Next is face. Now what is the face in this? The flat surface which you can see is a face. Now this is a flat surface, this complete is a face. This is the face, this is complete surface which is flat. Top one is also a flat surface, side one is also the flat surface, down one also is the flat, at the back of this also is a flat surface. Now let us see an example of this book. Now this is the notebook I am having, this is the register which I am having. You can see in this is the flat surface, this is the front page, this is the front side of this register. At the back, this is the back side. This is going to be the side view, this is the side view. So this is also a face. Now I'll be talking about this on the top. This is also a flat surface. Okay, the top one and then the down one. Okay, so this is the face. We were talking about the face. I hope this is clear to everyone. And this shape is of the cuboid. Cuboid is the 3D shape of a rectangle. Right? Now let's talk about the next topic, which is of the prism. Now what is a prism? Prism is a three-dimensional figure whose top and the base are polygons and whose faces are rectangles. Now in this you can see the figures which are given down. This is the figure which is given to you. This is the prism, top and the base. The base view which you are not able to see. Top and the base. Top and the base. Top and the base. Here also all these are the figures of the prism, in which top and the prism are of the shape of the polygon. They are the polygon. This is a triangular polygon. This is a square polygon. That means it is a quadrilateral. This is again a rectangle. This is a pentagon because there are 3 sides of this polygon, 5 sides of this polygon, and this is next polygon which is having 6 sides. So the top and the base are the polygons, but one thing which is common in all of these figures is that the side ones, the side faces all are rectangles, rectangle or a square, right? So the prism is a 3-dimensional figure whose top and base are the polygons and whose other faces are rectangles. These are the rectangles, all this is a square, these are the rectangles, all are rectangles, right? So this is the definition of prism. Now the next is pyramid. Now in the pyramid again is a 3-dimensional shape whose base is a polygon. Now polygon can be of any shape. It can be triangular, it can be of square, that means 4 sides, it can be of the 5 sides, pentagon, or it can be of the 6 sides, 7 sides. The polygon can be of any shape, right? Now, and on the basis of the polygon, we name the pyramid on the basis of the polygon. If the base is of 5 sides, 5 sides means pentagon. So we are going to call that pyramid as pentagonal pyramid. Now the second thing is, all other faces are connected to a point which is known as the vertex. Now you will see very clearly from each point, this vertex, this vertex, this vertex, and from this vertex, a line has been taken out. A line has been drawn, and these all lines are meeting at this point. This is the common vertex at which all the lines are meeting. Okay, and all these faces are making triangle shape. Here also All the faces are making triangle shape. In this also, this is making a triangle shape. So in the pyramid, you can see that the only base is of the polygon shape and rest of the other sides are of the triangular shape. So this is the definition of pyramid. But in the prism, top and bottom is of the polygon shape and the other faces are of the rectangular shape. Okay, so this was the definition about the pyramid. Next we will be talking about the polyhedron. Now for polyhedron, you will see these two groups. This is group A and this is group B. Polyhedron means a 3D shape. Now this is again a 3D shape, but in the 3D shape, all the surfaces should be flat. There should not be any single curve. There should not be a curve like this. No, all the curves should be of the straight line cut. If you can see this group A, in this group A, these all are flat surfaces. From the top also flat, from the sides also flat. This also. So all these are of the flat surfaces. But you will see in this group B, there is a curve. This is a circular curve. Arcs are there. This is also a curve. This is also a curve. Circle is there. Circle is there. Everywhere circle and curves are there. So group B, this is not the example of the polyhedron. And this is the example of the polyhedron. So basically polyhedron means it is a solid whose faces are these all are the faces, the side ones. All the faces are of the flat polygons. Okay, all these are polygons. This is triangular, this is quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means rectangular. This is also rectangular, like this. Okay, so these are the examples of the polyhedron, and this is the definition of polyhedron. Polyhedron is a solid whose faces are the flat polygons. Now let us talk about the regular polygon. Regular polygon means you will see these figures. One thing common in all these figures is that all the faces are of the same shape. Secondly, all the faces are flat. So polyhedron whose all faces are same. Polyhedron means flat surfaces. All the flat surfaces which are having the same shapes, these are called as the regular polyhedron. Let us do this example. This question from the exercise 11.5, question number 3 and 4, it will be more clear to you. Which of the following are the polyhedrons? Polyhedron means flat surface. Polyhedron means flat surface. Now in this, everywhere you can see flat surface. This is also flat surface. This is also flat surface. So this is a polyhedron. This is a circle which is a curve. So this is not. Next one, this is a flat surface. This is also flat. This is also flat. This is also flat. No single curve is there. So this is a polyhedron. Question is only polyhedron. The next question is about the regular polyhedron. So the next one, this is a flat surface, but top one and the bottom one is not flat. Top and bottom is not flat because arcs are there. Circular figures are being formed. So this is not a polyhedron. Next, again circular part is there in the figure. So this is again not a polyhedron. This is a polyhedron because all the faces are flat. All the faces are flat. Side one also is flat. Front is also, top one also is flat. And the next is this prism. Pyramid, sorry. This is the pyramid and this you can see all the faces are flat. So this is also a polyhedron. And the next is that you have to identify the regular polyhedron. Now polyhedron means flat surfaces. Regular means all the shapes, all the sides should be of the same shape. First thing you have to see, are the surfaces flat? Yes, each surface is flat. The second thing is that you have to see, is every face of the same shape? Yes, it is of the same shape because each face is of the triangular shape. So this is of the triangular shape, this is triangle, this is triangle, this is triangle, all are the triangular shape. So this is regular polyhedron. A part is correct. Secondly, this is a polyhedron because all the surfaces are flat, but this is not regular because this is rectangle, this is triangle. So this is not a regular polyhedron. C part, this is again not a regular one. This is a polyhedron but not a regular polyhedron because this is a rectangle and this is hexagon shape. So this is not. Next, triangular. So yes, it is a regular polyhedron. Next, curve is there, so this is not even a polyhedron, so cross. And this is flat, but all these shapes are not of the same. This is triangular, this is square, so no. Okay, so this was your question number 3 and question number 4. Now let's do question number 2. Identify the 3D shapes. Before this, we will be doing question number 1. Okay, now let's see question number 1. Question number 1 is write the number of vertices, edges and face of the 3D shapes. Now these are the 3D shapes which are given to you: cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone and sphere. I have made all these 3D shapes. This is a cube. Now you have to find in this the vertices. Now which are the vertices in this? When I have told you the vertices, when two lines are joined together at a common point, that is called as the vertex. Now in this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You will not count this because in the picture or in while drawing this, they are intersecting each other, but in actual they do not. So these are the vertices, and so vertices of the cube will be 8. Now let us talk about the edges. Now how many edges are there? That means sides. How many sides are there of a cube? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are total 12 edges. And how many faces are there? 4 faces. You can consider your book also. And I have explained you in the starting of this video that how you're going to count the faces. And the faces are going to be 6. How? Let us see. 1, 2, the back one. 3, 4, sides 1. Top and bottom. So now total how many faces are there? 6. So here I'm going to write 6. Similarly for cuboid also, cube and cuboid have the same vertices, same edges and the same faces. Next is cylinder. Now cylinder, vertex means when two lines are joined by this common point. But here no two straight lines are joined together. You cannot consider this as the vertex because here arc is being formed. Here also arc is being formed. So you will not consider the vertex here. Okay, so that means in the cylinder there are 0 vertices. Edges, how many are there? 2. One line and second line. Or you can say edges, the other name for the edges is side also. So cylinder is having 0 vertices, 2 edges, and how many faces? 3. How? 1, 2 and 3. So there are 3 faces. Cylinder is having 3 faces. Next is about cone. Now this is the cone. In the cone, how many vertices are there? These 2 edges are joined and they are at this one point. This is only one vertex. So a cone is having only one vertex. Edges, how many? 2. Edges means straight lines. 1, 2. So these are the edges. And how many faces? 1 and 2. So there are 2 faces. Next is sphere. Now this is the sphere. In this sphere, how many vertices are there? 0, because there is not even a single line. Straight line. Edges? No. And then faces? 1. Only this one. So this was your question number 1. And this question number 1 you are going to do in the notebook. Right? Now question number 2. Let us see in the book. Question 2 is you have to identify the 3D shape of which number of faces is given, number of vertices is given, and the number of edges are given. These all 6, 8 and 12, these are the dimensions of cube or cuboid we have just done in question number 1. Next B part is number of faces is 5, number of vertices are 6 and the number of edges are 9. For this, I want you to see this example. This one. Firstly, they have said the number of faces should be 5. So it is going to have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 at the back. So there are 5 faces of this. Secondly, number of vertices? 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are how many vertices now? 6 vertices. And the next is the number of edges. You have to count the number of sides. And the number of sides in this will come out to be 9. So that means with this, the figure which will be formed is of the triangular prism. Okay. And from this exercise 11.5, you have to do question number 1 in the notebook. And the rest, question number 2, 3 and 4, you will be doing in the book. Thank you everyone.